afternoon everyone, Astha is side from 𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗁 magazine editorial, and today we have Mr. T Swamy of Kennametal India. Can you briefly introduce your company and its role in mining, equipment and minerals ecosystem? And what are the key products or solutions are you showcasing into IME 2025?
Okay, so Kennametal is a global leader in supplying to the mining segment, but Kennametal per se is a global major in understanding material science, metallurgy, and application, and providing productivity improvement to customers. So our strength lies in majorly understanding the applications for tungsten carbide related products and how do we deliver value to customers. So what we are currently looking at in IME are all the tools that are used in mining, mainly both the surface mining and also the underground mining. We continuously work on grade improvements and design improvements to give increased productivity to customers. That's been the strength of Kennametal always, and we continue to invest in that area.
So, sir, what are the top 3 trends shaping the mining sector in India and globally over the next 2-3 years? And how is your company positioning itself to capitalize on this?
So I think in India, the government has made it very clear that coal production they want to increase to 1,500 million metric tons, which currently is hovering around 1,000 million metric tons. So it's a growth of around 50% by about 2030. So obviously the production of coal in India would increase, and that would help the government reduce the spend on forex because a lot of it would be produced in India. So that's one big change for India in terms of coal mining. Globally, the mining sector is seeing a downward trend. Not the mining sector, but coal production is seeing a downward trend due to the focus on renewables like solar and wind. And currently, the coal prices are low. So globally, you would see a flattish kind of demand, while we see in India that the growth will be significant till 2030.
How are the current happenings such as the push to the net zero emission or circular economy practices influencing procurement decision in your supply chain?
So we do look at carbide recycling. We have a global program where we do buy back scrap carbide or our own carbide and do a reclamation process. So that will help in cycle of program globally for carbide recycling, where we take back scrap carbide and do a reprocessing through a reclamation process and use that carbide in our manufacturing. That is mainly aimed at ensuring that there is no decrease in productivity or the product quality. It is just to ensure sustainability in our production process.
How have the recent policy developments such as the Mines, Minerals, Development and Regulations basically, Amendment Act or incentives for the critical minerals affected your business strategies, and what policy changes would you advocate to the foster inclusive growth in mining?
So I think the government has started auctioning mines for commercial mining, so which will bring in new players and also the private players where the accountability would be higher and the number of mines that would be producing coal would also increase. So we do believe that that would result in the achieving the goal for 1,500 million metric tons coal production for India. And increased mining would mean that it is good for Kennametal as a company to achieve more business. In terms of the policy changes, what we would be looking at is not look at only the lowest price procurement at all the companies. We would look at the procurement being done primarily on productivity, the long-term research and development which the company does, the serviceability, the sustainable actions we take. So it should be an end-to-end parameters that the company should use for procurement is our goal to achieve.
25 kicks off amid a surge in international collaborations. What are your expectations from B2B outcomes such as new contracts, tech transfers or joint ventures from this edition, and how does it compare to the previous years?
So Kennametal always takes part in these kind of shows to meet customers hear their viewpoints, what are the new trends in the market, and try to use them in our sales pitches or in new product development. We also look for partners who are needed in our uh, increased reach across India. So we look for also the OEMs who are taking part in this show, where we can partner for supplying our tools for the longer term benefit of the customers.
So, as we know, India is stepping towards Vikasit Bharat mission. So, what are Kennametal's strategies for that?
So as a company, Kennametal in India has also been growing over the years. So we are a large company today and one of the largest producers of tungsten carbide cutting tools and wear products, uh, which are supplied to major industries like mining, construction, petrochemicals, steel, power, automotive. So we continue to look at what are the opportunities where we would expand our capacities and also build capabilities to address the newer requirements in the market. So Kennametal would continue to engage in continuous evaluation and supporting the customers in their productivity improvement ventures.